Today we're going to look at how to get paid daily using Google Maps. Now this is something that I currently do in my business, and this is something that I know lots of people are doing, and I'll share some examples of this with you in the video. But basically what I'm going to do is we're going to look at the process. I'll show you exactly how you can get started with this. I'll show you the different websites that you need to use, but this is absolutely free to get started with. You do not need any skills, you do not need any experience, and because we're using Google, this is available worldwide. So let's go ahead and jump into this, and I'll just walk you through how you can set this up and start earning some extra money. Hello, it's Mark from Not Taught at School, and welcome to today's video. If this is the first time you're on the channel, then hello and welcome. So in this video we're looking at how to get paid daily with Google Maps. Now if you've missed any, well basically this is part of a series, so I think this is like video number 3 in the series, so if you've missed any of the previous videos, don't worry, I'll drop a link down below for you. But let me just go ahead and give you a bit of background to this. So if I go over here, this is my Facebook group, and feel free to come along and join this group. As long as you're not going to spam it, then you're more than welcome to come and join it. So last night I put this post on here about passive income and different income streams that people have. Now one of the members, Alistair, if you're watching, Alistair, hello, apologies for giving away this method, but basically Alistair here has put Google, he has got many Google My Business clients, most on monthly plans, and I've got some monthly clients as well using the Google My Business. So what is Google My Business, and how do you go ahead and set this up and start earning an income from this? So I'm going to go over here onto, oh no, that's YouTube, sorry, I don't want YouTube, we want Google My Business. So if you just go on Google, I'll show you what Google My Business is, and then once we've done this, we'll then go through the process of how you set this up and how you find potential customers and how you can start earning an income with this. So Google My Business, this is absolutely free to go ahead and get signed up with. But basically, if you look here on the right hand side, you see this here. So this is Amy's Bakery. You got an image at the top, and then you got the usual information under here. Then you got details, address, opening hours, and telephone number, etc. Lots of websites do not go ahead and set this up correctly. Some websites do not even. Sorry, some listings on Google My Business do not even have websites. Some of them don't even have this set up properly. And again, I'll show you some examples of this in a minute and how you can make some really simple money with this. But if you come over to this google.com/business, it just walks you through exactly what this is. But basically, lots of websites are not using this properly. They're not, first of all, they're not claiming the businesses. When they are claiming the businesses, they're not filling in the correct details. They're not going ahead and optimizing the photos and the pictures and a couple of the things that we've looked at in the previous videos. So basically you can get started with this for absolutely free. So how does this work, and how can you start setting this up? So if you come over onto Google Maps here, you can see here on the left hand side, all I've gone ahead here and typed in is plumbers. Then what's going to happen here is in this map section here, it's going to bring you up all of the plumbers in a certain area. So you can, like I say, you can make this, you can do this in your local area, you can do this in a national area, you can do this in other countries. I know people who are doing this in other countries. You can make this as big or as small as you want. And as you saw over there on Facebook, Alistair, he's got this business and he's running this part-time. So he does this absolutely part-time from home. So if we go back over to here, over to the Google Maps. So basically what you want to do is you want to just type something in at the top. Now this can be absolutely anything, any sort of tradesperson. This can be plumbers, electricians, this can be restaurants, hairdressers, local gyms, absolutely anything. Wherever anyone's got a business, then you can go ahead and use what I'm going to share in this video to make some money. So all you're going to do is you're going to type in whatever keyword you want on here, and you're going to go through and have a look at these listings on here. Now straight away I can tell you there's a few on here, just looking at some of these on here, where you could go ahead and contact them and start making some easy money with these. So let's go ahead and have a look at an example of this. We're going to let's go back up to the top. Let's look at this one here, Bilton Plumbing. So you can see straight away this profile here. It could be a new profile. It's currently, this one here's got ratings. So this one here, it's got no ratings, it's got no opening hours, it's got no telephone number being displayed on here. It's got, I'm assuming this is his house, a picture of a house instead of something related to plumbing. So this here is pretty poor, let's be honest. So if we go in here, and the thing is with this is when it's poor like this, you can make a really great impact with this, because what you're going to do is you're going to give away something for free, and then you're going to earn money on the back end. So you can see on here, right, so look, See here where it says claim this business. So this business owner here has not even claimed this business on Google Maps. So this is one way that you can go ahead and interact with them. But you can see on here, so they've got no, you see they've got no opening hours, they've not even got a website on here, and they've got no claim in the business. So the first process of this is you would go onto Google Maps, you would type in whichever keyword you want to target, and you'd go through and have a look at some of these results. Now in this one here, so this one here, this, what's it called, this Bilton Plumbing, what you would do is, see this here where it says claim this business, what you would do is you would reach out to him and say, look, you're not set up on Google properly, people are not going to find you, what I can do for you for free is go ahead and claim your business profile basically on Google. So it's really simple to do this. You simply click on this arrow here and it opens up this here. Now this is the get your business on Google, and you can see here you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 steps to this. So what is the business name? So the business name here, it needs to be exactly how you want this to be featured on Google and on your website. If you then click on next, it will basically, you'll just go through this process, and what it will do is it will ask you for, where are you located, so you've got to put in your address. If you scroll down here, you've then got to go through, what are your types of products and services. But this will take you literally about 3 or 4 minutes, if that. Then once you've done that with them, then they will have their profile listed properly on Google. They will have claimed their listing on Google. So you've gone ahead and you've given them something for free of value. So, by going ahead and literally reaching out to them and going through this process, it will take a couple of minutes. And when you claim it, you see here where it says claim this business, when you're doing this process here with them, you say, look, I can simply walk you through this process. Go to this link here and you can just copy the link directly over to this claim my business. And then once you've done all this, you can then move on to the part where you earn the money. And this is the best bit, because you've already given them something away for free of value and they're going to be very happy with that. What you want to do is, once you've done this, the next part is, so you see this example here, this add a website. So this company here doesn't have a website, and if he's actually running a business, then he's going to go ahead and need a website. He doesn't even have links, social links or anything on here. So this is other things that you could go ahead and create with them for an income every single month. But the really simple way to do this is you can say to him, what we now need to do is you can go and create a website for them, and you can say, look, I can create this website for you, it will be optimized for Google, etc, etc, it'll be optimized for the search engines, and it will cost you X amount of money. Now before you worry and panic and think, well, I can't build a website, it's going to take me too long, etc, etc, let me go ahead and share a really simple website that I've shared in a couple of these other previous videos with you of how you can go and get an absolutely awesome looking website for very little that you can then go ahead and charge this business and hundreds more every single month. You can do this on a monthly basis like Alice is doing over in Facebook, or you can do this on a yearly payment plan. So this here is the website that you want, and it's duda.co. Now I've just come over here to the website builder templates, but you can see on here, you can go through and look at all of these different categories on the left hand side, but this here is just going to show you some examples. So you see like this one here, scroll down, excuse me, this one here, this is what's this one here, this is an electrician one, but you can see straight away these websites on here, these templates, they look absolutely awesome, they really do. Now scroll down here, and I'm not going to keep scrolling down for much longer, but you can see there's all of these cool different websites and these different templates that you can use. Now creating one of these, it's really simple. It's you can simply, you go in, you can click on preview, it'll show you exactly how the website looks, but you can click on start building. Now how much does this cost? In fact, before I move on to how does it cost, when it comes to start building, it is a really simple, it is just a drag and drop process. You just import a picture, you add in lines of text. It genuinely is a simple way to create websites. But in terms of pricing plans, we're going to come over here and I'll show you the pricing plan. So you can see here, this is the one that you would need. So this is the basic one. So this costs $14 a month. Now, what do you get included? Well, you get one website included, you get 10 products online stores, and then you've also got email support included. So this is all you would need for this. Now you see here, it's going to cost $14 a month, so that's what, $168. So it's $168 for the entire year to go ahead and get a website built and hosted for you. So you could then go back over to the company that you was working with. So in this example, it was this Bilton Plumbing was it Bilton Plumbing? I think it was, wasn't it? This Bilton Plumbing company over, yeah, this one here, this Bilton Plumbing company over on Google, you could go back to them and say, look, I can go ahead, I can create a website for you, I can optimize it, etc., etc. I can include it in your listing on here, and it's only going to cost you X. Now, X can be whatever you want it to be. In this example, I would probably go with about anywhere between £500 and £1,000, because believe it or not, companies pay a lot of money for websites. I have a client that I'm working with at this moment in time, and he paid £8,500 for his website. It's just insane, because people and businesses think that when it comes to having a website, you need to pay thousands and thousands of pounds. Now, you don't. As you can see here, this is only $14 a month, and it's entirely up to you, your pricing and how much you want to go ahead and put this at. But it will literally take you this whole process from start to finish, from going over to the Google Maps, going through, finding some listings, contacting them, verifying their page with them, and then going and offering them this website here for a monthly fee. If you really, you don't think that people go ahead and buy the £1,000 a year, then go in at £500 or £700. But believe me, people will pay these fees. They absolutely will. Now, another thing that you can do on here is, so that is just offering them websites, but another thing that you can do is, if you go back into the series and look at the different services that we looked at on there, you could start running Facebook ads for them, you could start doing Google ads for them, you can actually go one step further on the Google Maps listing here and start optimizing their images and their geotags and everything that we covered in the previous videos. There's just so many different add-ons that you can include into this Google My Business and how you can make passive income with that. So that is pretty much today's video. I hope it makes sense. If you've got any questions, leave them below for me. But thank you for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow.